guys a little bit of what I do to edit Vlogmas. I wanted to show you guys how hard it is to edit Vlogmas. What's disappointing about these lifestyle girlies, and they have editors, is that they put all this fucking like time into editing themselves. You listening to me? Look, look. Oh my god, you guys. The mischief in this house when I'm sick. You're not perfect. People are not perfect. I have a double chin. My hair is not combed today. I am sick. There's no way I'm gonna edit around that to make that more beautifully or aesthetically pleasing, okay? It is what it is. You can accept me for who I am or not. Look, look, he's like, oh, that's not what I was doing. Oh no, I wasn't trying to eat the Christmas tree, no. Sick right now, and doing Vlogmas, and it's not a big deal.
All engine running.
This is Vlogmas 2023. Bitches.
I shouldn't have, hey mother of gliders, I shouldn't have to say a real
Look at that, guys. It's like good old times. Foodie in the Kia. Foodie in the Kia. Welcome. Let me turn this around. Oh, I want a new camera. I want a new camera. Oh, you're fucked up. Oh, let me get the rubber band situated on here. I want a new camera so bad, but I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm making this work. I am, whoa, making this shit work. So welcome to Thursday. So yeah, went to bed last night, started feeling sick. I was feeling sick last night actually, but like body aches, like a body ache, and I kind of had more of a cough than my normal cough. Yeah. Woke up like at 3 a.m. Was it 3 a.m.? Yeah, you know how I told you I normally wake up at like 3 a.m. Well, I woke up at 3 a.m. Had a migraine, had like I got a protein bar and took my pills and took some stuff for the colds, like the body aches, some Tylenol. I took some stuff for my migraine, and I went back to sleep here on the floor, like, you know. I did fall asleep in the bed, I showed you guys that, but normally about 3 a.m. if I wake up again, I move all my shit out here and sit on the floor, and I'll turn on YouTube for a little bit and watch YouTube, and that's what I've been doing while I upload my video. I got most of the editing done yesterday, so I kind of like that, just kind of when I'm, you know how I kind of have like scattered thoughts where it's like I work on something for a little bit, and then once I'm creatively drained on that, I'll move over to something else. So it's kind of been nice to just have the editing there, you know, to edit throughout the day. When I get bored of working on the website, I really don't like having to sit there and do descriptions and stuff, and tags, but it's important. So like I try to like do it in little chunks so I'm not half-assing it, a lot of it. So yeah. Yeah, Vlogmas day 14? Today's 14, I think. I just uploaded 13. It's uploading right now. I'm like, of course, right after I said Vlogmas is not that hard, I get a cold. But, you know, to be honest, I can still do this with the cold. Like, I think I'd have to be really sick with pancreatitis to not be able to get this shit done. Like, I've had pancreatitis before, guys. I've been really sick before. I got a brain tumor, so I'm like, if all we do today is just vlog me like resting and us watching YouTube, it's kind of like a normal day basically anyways, except I'm not cleaning. Or we're not going anywhere. Protein bar. My mom made me chicken soup last night after I went to bed early. So I have some of that here too. But I do feel a little bit better this morning than I did last night, so maybe it's just a little bug I got from, I would have gotten that probably from the farm place, I would think, or going out, I don't know. I haven't had a cold since like COVID, the last time I had a really bad cold was right before COVID started. I remember all of us were sick in the house, and we actually thought we might have gotten COVID before COVID actually was a thing, but it wasn't. So yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be saying that here on YouTube. They hate that word, but I don't know. YouTube allows a lot of weird shit, like those streams. I have been seeing those cam girl streams more on YouTube now, where there's a woman and they have the part where her top is off, censored in the thumbnail or whatever, or just a little bit hidden. Like, YouTube, get your shit together. This is crazy. So yeah, I think it's just funny though, thinking about all these vloggers still who are like, Vlogmas is so hard, and I'm like, I'm getting a cold and I can still do this. If I had pancreatitis, I could still do this. Like, I just need someone to bring my laptop to the hospital type deal, type moment. Right? So, yeah. It is currently 6:46. Yaba's running the support group. Yeah. Foodie in Canada. Everybody thinks she's staying at her aunt's house. She started going off about, like, having to be, like, secretive and stuff because of her family. I think she's scared of Marty. Marty, that troll that called the tow truck on Shmee. Yeah, that was cray-cray, but also kind of funny to hear, like, Chantal's mom in the back. You dickheads. Yeah, that was kind of funny, but yeah. I'm gonna go back to watching the support group. We got our video uploading. 2 hours. 2 hours. Sometimes that goes down. I feel like if I upload, sometimes when I upload to YouTube in the mornings, it's like super slow, and other times it like gets the video up like that. It's really weird. I wonder how that works with YouTube and everybody uploading, how that works. So yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Thought I'd just get the vlog going since I'm feeling kind of good right now, just in case I feel kind of bad later. Yeah. Back to my support group meeting. Foodie, she's in Canada. Oh, thank God.
What Brancusi urges you to do with this sculpture is not just look, but feel. Not to resist temptation, but to...
Dude, this is old school. Do you remember these commercials?
Folgers coffee, made from mountain-grown beans. Most aromatic kind, for an aroma and taste that's a warming welcome to the day ahead.
Dude, how much folders did they sell with this little jingle?
It's the greatest finger
I'm watching an old Lifetime movie. I'm still sitting here waiting for my video to upload. The HD is processing. Lovely. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee. I'm watching this old Lifetime movie. It came out the year I was born. It's as old as me, guys. It's called Strange Voices, and it is a movie from 1987, but this is a recording of it from 1996 with commercials. So I'm going to link this video below. It's about a woman who is a young woman who's in college, and she gets diagnosed with schizophrenia, and shows her dealing with that, how her friends are dealing with that, how it affects her family. It's really good. Valerie Harper's in it, so the acting is really good. It's like one of those old school Lifetime movies, so I'm gonna link that for you. Today's probably gonna be a free movies on YouTube, Lifetime movie type day. I feel like these movies are perfect for like sick days, don't you think? Like sick days. I don't know why. I remember one time when I was in middle school and had a cold, and it was a really bad cold, and I stayed home, and I remember we had HBO at the time, and I I think the movie is called The Edge. It's about like mountain climbers on Everest or whatever, and they get stuck. And people are having to rescue them or whatever. And they're like in extreme climbing. I just remember watching that, being sick. Yeah, weird memories, the things you remember, right? So yeah, Strange Voices. I'm gonna link that below for you. Old school Lifetime movies. I got a place in my heart for them. Yeah, lady, we know you love your cereal, okay? We get it. I want them to see this next commercial. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This is fucking old here. We got Graper or Bill Cosby up in here with the Jell-O fat-free snack. Dude, I could not believe that. I couldn't believe that, guys. That's how old this shit is. There's a Bill Cosby Jell-O ad on there. He ain't be doing those ads anymore. God, he is a disgusting human being, but fuck. I saw that and I was like, holy shit, this is old. When you see Bill Cosby selling the fucking Jell-O before the whole world knew he was a rapist. Dude. Dude. Movie number 2 of the day. Death Clique. This is a classic. A recent classic. This is a newer one. I like this movie. It's about friendships gone very, very, very wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. Anyways, woo! Dropping my freaking thing. I was just gonna show you guys a little bit of what I do to edit Vlogmas. I wanted to show you guys how hard it is to edit Vlogmas. How hard it is. Not editing that out. I'm sick right now. And doing Vlogmas. And it's not a big deal. So, let me show you what I do. See, I got my camera. You're on it. But what I do... Here, let me get my mousey. I'm not doing that screen share shit. That is what takes longer, right? When you do like... See, if I was to do like... record this screen, I would then have to take this footage... and go find it where screen captures and then import it over and then put it in here and make sure I had my little face in the corner and adjust that, and that would take me a whole 10 minutes. But I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you the fucking screen. So, okay. I already have my file from day 13 set up, right? So this is all of my footage from Vlogmas day 13. Good times, right, guys? So right in here, I'm going to click it up. Let me clear the in and out. You do the in and the out when you're going to export. Anyway, so this right here, so you see this? All I do is highlight this music, this audio, that audio. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. And then I go over here and I do a... Hold on. Let me balance you guys. Ah, I'm dropping everything. But we're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. So, actually, if I set you guys up, let me see if I can set you guys up here on the table here. That's better. Yeah. Can you see the shit? Can you see it? I think you can see it. Okay. And then I'll shift click so I get this as well. This is my intro. These that are highlighted are my intro. So what I do is I go over here, and I've already done this earlier, but I wanted to show you. You just go over here, and you see my intro is already been copied and pasted from day 13. My intro is right here. So this and this right here is my intro, right? So I just copy and paste my intro from yesterday, okay? I don't like to do a bunch of jump cuts. I think it's kind of inauthentic. And I think that is part of the problem and part of the negative psychology that comes along with vlogging yourself throughout the day is You're not perfect. People are not perfect. I have a double chin. My hair is not combed today. I am sick. There's no way I'm going to edit around that to make that more beautifully or aesthetically pleasing, okay? It is what it is. You can accept me for who I am or not. So, I take my footage and see, this is my first clip from today right here. You see this right here? It's highlighted. Right here. That came from here. So I just take this. Boom. It pops up in this like little source window so you can see the footage before you drag it onto your timeline. And you can go over here and see, like, so I'll go to the beginning and I take this little, this is the little marker, and I mark it. And then you would go over here and then I would mark where the end of the clip is, right? Easy. And then I would grab it, and if I didn't have it over here, see, I would drag it over. If I just wanted the video with no audio because I'm going to put music underneath it, I would grab this little like film strippy thing right here and drag it onto the timeline. If I just wanted the audio, I could do the same with this little audio icon. Easy, right? And so you just continue to do that for all of your clips. So I took this next clip where I showed the movie we're watching today. What is that movie called? Was it Strange Voices? I can't even remember now. But yeah, I did the in, I did the out, and I dragged it over here. And I might put some music underneath it. Whoa, sorry guys, you're not focused. Damn it, how long have you not been focused? Oh, there we go, we're back. So, see, I would drag it right here. And yeah, I mean, this is not a big deal. And so this footage that's on my sequence timeline right here shows up right here, right? And so I can watch everything. And over here, what's nice about Premiere Pro is they already got a lot of like free transitions. You can even go into their free stock when you're an Adobe subscriber, a full suite subscriber like I am. And Alicia probably is too. She's probably, I know she got sponsored, so she probably got a deal where she got Adobe for free for like a year or something. I don't know. I'm not editing that out. I'm sick. And I cough because I have a weed. I'm a weed smoker. But anyways, see, I would just take this light leak thing, bring it over here. This is the effect I use. I use a light leak. And I just drag it on right in the middle, right here, into the middle of the two clips, and I get a light leak transition. Not hard, right? I already got half of the day's vlog edited, you guys. This is edited, right? I got a pretty good computer, so when I go to edit this, or export this, it takes less than like it takes like 5 minutes for me to export a video. And then what I do is, let's see, make sure I don't dox any of my shit. Hold on a second. You can look at me here. I know, oh, yeah, I do have my Creator Studio up. Okay. Okay, so there's my Creator Studio, right? I go over here to this little upload button, and I click it, and you will just click here, and you will select your file. And so I select the file. I won't go through it right now, but you select the file, and as it uploads, you go through, and it'll give you, let me show you here. Here's today's Vlogmas. So what it'll do is, it'll show you these things as you go through. But you can always go back and edit your description, or your title. I have TubeBuddy too, but TubeBuddy hasn't actually been working, really. So here's your tags. So, TubeBuddy will actually help you bring up tags. See, it's like loading right now to see, and it'll analyze like your video, your description, a lot of shit, and then it'll give you like tags that you can just plug in. Alicia has this. Alicia has TubeBuddy. Oh, sorry, wasn't being, here, let me set you back over here. Sorry, guys. I'm not the best vlogger, but I try. So, yeah, Alicia and Ashley and most of the big YouTubers have TubeBuddy. So TubeBuddy will tell you what tags, if it's working, to stick in your video. Easy peasy, right? So here's my thumbnail. I do my thumbnails on my iPad. What I do is, I will go over to Premiere Pro, and I, most of the time, will do my thumbnails like where I'll pose for it in my footage. But I'll just go over and say like, see, I wanted a, what's a pretty, here's me sitting in the dark. Let's say I wanted this one of my mouth kind of like open awkwardly and shit, right? All I do is I go here and I click this little camera icon, and I would export this. I make sure it goes to the right folder, and I would export this over, or move this over to, yeah, export it over to the file. So I have this, and then I will go over to my files. Let's see. Look, my desktop isn't that messy. So I'd go over to my files here. See, it showed up right here. Here's all of my Vlogmases, guys, right here. Wow, my cough is bad. Sorry if that grosses you out. I go over here and I click this, and I would send it over to my, oh, there's Patrick. He's the only person I talk to. I'd send it over to here, to my pictures, and that's it. Done. Right? So we go back to Premiere Pro. So yeah, I'm still editing. And then the other thing too, this is how I do my color adjustments. There was an effect, a color adjustment effect that is already in Premiere Pro, like the transitions. Oops. Shoot. All you have to do is go Command Z. The other thing that helps with Premiere Pro is learning the shortcuts on the keyboard. This will make editing so much faster, is if you learn shortcuts or you modify. I've gone and like kind of actually made my own shortcuts. Whatever's gonna make it easier, saving time. So shortcuts on the keyboard for any like computer program that's gonna save you time, learn it, do it. It's gonna save your life. So okay, go over to adjustment here, and I copy it. I go to from day 13 where we're at right now, and I go over to day 14, and I move my cursor thing. See, there's my Vlogmas intro, and I go here and I make sure that I have the layer, or you know, the layer highlighted, and I just Velcro it, Command V on my Mac. Boom. Color grading done. And all I had to do was copy and paste it over from the day before. Right? Easy. This is not that hard. And here's the thing that I'm disappointed about all these bigger lifestyle YouTubers is this, what I'm doing right here, this is easy. A lot of people would rather see this shit from Alicia anyways. Frank, you better not be eating that Christmas. Look, look, look. Oh my God, you guys. The mischief in this house when I'm sick. Frank, you can't eat the Christmas tree. Frank, you can't. Look, look, he's like, oh, that's not what I was doing. Oh no, I wasn't trying to eat the Christmas tree. No. He was laying on the floor with me earlier. I tried to take a nap, but my shoulders were hurting. So I just kind of laid on the floor and closed my eyes. But he like got into the blanket with me. That's my little hovel, you know? My hovel. That's where I've been staying as my little hobo self, you know, in like the middle of the living room. Yeah. What's disappointing about these lifestyle girlies, and they have editors, is that they put all this fucking like time into editing themselves. You listening to me? They put time into editing themselves. They're not actually editing their vlogs. They're editing themselves so that you can see them the way they want to see them. Because if you're having to go through and put a bunch of fucking jump cuts and stuff, like, okay, yesterday's vlog, I should have cut out the parts where I went to get the coffee for my mom, and I like put the camera up to my chest because I didn't want to dox my neighbors or my place or whatever, right? And you could hear me talking to my mom still. Maybe I should have cut those out and did a jump cut there, but I totally spaced on it. Because I just threw the clips up in there, did my transitions, and put it up. I didn't worry about the way I looked and had to watch every second of the footage over 3 or 4 times to make sure that I look perfect on YouTube. That's what's going on, guys. Think about it. They all have to have these aesthetic houses. They all are getting Botox in their 20s. Like, people, they were getting Botox in their 20s. Fillers. Obsessing over how they look, having to have designer things, worrying always up the butt of the Kardashians. This is not about how hard it is to edit a vlog. This is really about how hard it is to edit themselves into the person they want you to see. Alicia, you watch me sometimes. I know. People love you the way you are. I know you're always telling yourself you're enough. Guess what? You are. You're enough. People love you, Alicia. You have a family that loves you. You have friends that love you. You have strangers to you on the internet, realistically, that love you. People love you. You are enough. You're more than enough, Alicia. You're perfect the way you are. You don't need to edit yourself like your sister. I don't know what your sister's deal is, but it seems like she's not really into like doing YouTube as of late. Maybe she should think about doing something else. I don't know. It's just, this is not hard. And the thing about the editors is the editors should really be spending on the time on captioning their vlogs. They should all really be captioning their vlogs. I was doing it for a while, but I got carpal tunnel and they call it trigger thumb. And you can almost see it. I'm like I always do these side tangents, but this is how I talk in real life. So, I have this like bump, you can kind of see it there, and it gets inflamed. I've had cortisone injections into it, but typing a lot and I have an ergonomic mouse, so that helps me. But, you know, having to be on the computer a lot doesn't help. It cramps up my hands, and I already have numbness in my hand because I do have carpal, so, and I kind of got it going in this hand too. So, let me do the Peter Mon thing. Okay, I'm back. Oh God, this cold. Ugh, not editing that out. We're all human beings. We cough, goddammit. Anyway, so, yeah, they should really be captioning their videos. I was captioning my videos the first day of Vlogmas, and I really could have kept doing it and spent the couple hours to caption my vlogs every day, but because I have pain in my hands and my wrists, I didn't want to do that. It wasn't something that I could see myself doing long term. And when I dropped doing captioning on my videos, yeah, my views were a little off, but the views I was getting from the captioning, you guys, was like, they were views, but the watch times on those views were not high. It was like 1 or 2 seconds. So it was picking up words and then recommending my video probably after another video, and the person, whoever had, you know, got recommended it was on auto watch, and then they realized, oh, I don't want to watch this chick, and clicked off, right? Because it's not something they're into. No hurt feelings, it's just facts. And so, I don't really, losing those views isn't really that big of a deal. But honestly, Alicia, for the size of the audience she has, Laura DIY, all of them, they should be captioning their videos. They should be doing closed captioning. That's what the editor should spend time on. You can slap your videos together like mine, copy and paste from the day before, and then send the Premiere Pro file over to your editor. Premiere Pro now, guys, has where it will auto translate your video into captions. And all you have to do is go back and watch and correct where the AI got words wrong, or things you were saying wrong, which is what takes a little bit of time. But it will do all that, and then you can just highlight all of that caption, and you could put it into the font you want. You can make it the size you want, the color you want. You've seen me do that on my videos. So they really should be doing that, because with the size of the audiences they have, they're going to have people who are hearing impaired. They are going to have people who, you know, just read the videos and don't watch because they can't fucking hear. So, I mean, it would be better and a way to make their stuff more inclusive, and I think a better use of time, especially since they're bigger YouTubers and they probably stand to have their videos corrected a little bit better. So I know we have the auto caption already here on YouTube, but it's not that great. If you notice, sometimes the captions are off, so a lot of times it gets shit wrong, and sometimes it gets things really wrong. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because, like, look, I'm sick. I have a cold right now on top of having chronic illnesses and chronic pain and a lot of problems. And I'm doing Vlogmas. I'm doing Vlogmas. Now, yeah, I don't have a million jump cuts because I'm not editing myself into a Kardashian, but this isn't really that hard. I've been talking to people on Reddit. Hey, shout out to everybody who came over from the Reddit. Yo, I don't know, I don't think it was that many people, but yo, shout out guys. I like going over to the Reddit. It's been fun to have somebody to talk, people to talk to about this lifestyle community, because there's a change. People are tired of the over editing. People are tired of being up the Kardashians' butt and the LA lifestyle and the being ungrateful for what they've been given. Complaining. This is so hard. I'm sorry, you're not having to work 2 jobs to barely make it while taking care of 3 kids as a single woman. There are mothers who are single moms who work 2 jobs to support their 3 kids, don't get child support because dad just disappeared and is off the grid, so he doesn't have to do that because fuck his ex-wife. You guys know the type, right? That was my father. So let me tell you, if I was making what Alicia, if I was making half, or anything really, I'm not making anything off of this. I am doing this for fun and for free, because I like it, and it gives me interaction. But these people, like Alicia and Remy and Ashley, get paid for this. They get the daddy Google check. They're on the Google welfare system. They can upload whatever they want, and yeah, their AdSense might fluctuate based on views, but they're getting paid for what they're uploading. They're getting paid to upload a vlog of their day. A day where they get to choose to do whatever they want, because they don't have a 9-to-5 job. Most of them don't have kids. They don't have a lot of responsibilities. They have created responsibilities, like podcasts. You chose to do that. If you chose to do merch. These are all choices. All the responsibilities all these people have are choices. They're complaining about their choices, and their choices they happily made, from what they said. I don't know. I decided to do Vlogmas because I wanted to see how hard it was, and through the process, I've actually learned. I enjoy this. I like it. I'm considering doing daily vlogging because I like it so much, and I'm not getting paid. And these people are complaining about doing Vlogmas for 25 fucking days. Ashley, who could only do 12. Someone needs to check, you guys. You need they need a wake-up call. These lifestyle girlies need a fucking wake-up call. It's like, get the fuck out. I was telling Patrick the other day. Sorry, I keep coughing. I know I need to stop talking here in a sec, but I was telling him, putting up a vlog is not the same as a surgeon, a heart surgeon. I've seen heart surgery. I have seen open heart surgery, you guys. Cardiac surgery is an intense thing. They will crack open the person's chest, put a bunch of ice in their chest to slow down their heart rate, and then they hook their entire body up to a machine that not only runs their heart for them while they bypass the problem in the heart to save this person's life, this machine breathes for them as well. And I watched as this person's heartbeat slows down, but they're yet still alive because of the work that the surgeon, and I can't remember the name, it was a very fancy word for the name of the one person who runs this machine. And I remember being fascinated by this machine and having them tell me. This is back when I was in nursing school. And I was going to school as a nurse and I was going to be an EMT. I got chronic illnesses. I got in an accident, hurt my back. Here we are. Hi. So, I watched a surgeon who woke up probably at like 3 a.m. to get ready to get into surgery at 6 a.m., right? Prep himself. They have to get in special gowns. They show up. There's a locker room where you have to get the surgical clothes or whatever out of like a vending machine, or at least the place I was. That's sterile. The whole place is sterile. They have to wash their hands and sterilize a certain way. And then they stand in the operating room doing this highly, highly technical procedure that involves a person's life being on the line. This person could die in code, realistically, because of what they're doing. And this surgeon is probably not making the same money that some of these YouTubers are making when you combine the AdSense and the sponsorships. Let that sink in. I just went through and told you this highly technical process. And all these people, the nurses, the OR tech, the PA, who's in there as well, because there has to be a physician's assistant in there. The guy who's running this fancy machine, the anesthesiologist. And then there's also a nurse in the corner who's taking minutes on a computer because everything in this operating room has to be documented, you know, with like a fine-tooth comb. It is amazing. But yet, we got people like Ashley, Nicole, and Alicia Marie, and Remy, and all these people complaining about how hard it is to do what I just showed you. Put a vlog together. Throw some clips in an editor and export it to YouTube, a social media platform. They're getting paid the same, if not more, than this cardiac surgeon and the other people in the room, because the OR techs, they're not making the same money. They don't make great money. The nurses make good money, but they're not all of them make YouTube type money like Alicia's making. So stop complaining. I mean, there are police officers who put their lives on the line, who actually do die and leave their families behind and get paid less than what Ashley and Alicia are getting paid. Teachers who are teaching children, the next generation, and also having to worry about getting shot when going to work as well, because we have that in America. Not getting paid, probably getting paid half of what Alicia and Ashley make. Probably like a fourth of what they make in a year, this teacher's making. Get the fuck out. Stop complaining. This is not hard. Vlogging is not hard. Vlogmas is not difficult. This is not difficult. This is YouTube. It's not heart surgery. This is not rocket science. This is not teaching the next generation. This is not protecting people out on the streets. This is not fighting fires. This is YouTube. Get it together, man. I'm gonna go watch more of this death click. But yeah. What the fuck?
Anyway, yeah, it was good to see some sun today.
So, because you're doing Vlogmas now, which you've been doing for the past 10 years.
Vlogmas is seriously one of those things that seems so easy.
Because it is.
Around the halfway point, you start going crazy.
Are you sick?
No.
Like, you have any in the chamber? For
I'm sick, and this is not hard.
drop this.
No.
That's crazy.
But to me, I don't know, maybe because I feel like your vlogs are more like comedy and just like fast paced. I mean, I can sit and do my makeup or Q&A and that. It counts. Like, it just has to be a video.
Right.
This is not hard. Stop complaining.
You know what I mean? It's less produced.
Stop fucking complaining. This is not that hard.
Like, Rem and I went,
Shut up. This is tonight's movie, A Far Off Place. It's not a Lifetime movie, but it's still good. It's got Reese Witherspoon in it when she was young. And she lives out in South Africa with a boy. Or she lives out in South Africa with her family. And his boy and his father come to visit, like, for spring break or whatever. And during this time, poachers end up killing her family and his dad. And they end up having to take off across the Kalahari Desert to get away from the poachers. And this one, a local bushman, actually leads them across the desert to safety. And it's a really good movie. It really shows what trauma bonds really are. You know, when you go through trauma with someone else and you bond with them through it. And that kind of connection you have with somebody when you do have a trauma bond. So I know, like, they talk about trauma bonds with, like, abusers and stuff, but I've heard them also, it explained to me that you can have a trauma bond with someone just because you went through a horrific event with them. So yeah, that's gonna be our movie of the evening. I'll link those 3 movies for you. Yeah, Alicia finally got her vlog up. Vlogmas is so hard. I'm sick. I have chronic illnesses. I have chronic back pain. I have carpal tunnel. I also have a tumor on my pituitary gland that I take medications for. That also fucked me up. I have this one right here who likes to eat my Christmas tree. This is not hard. This is not hard, you guys. You got any other questions about, like, the editing process or whatever, I'll let you know. If you have any questions about, like, what you think takes all these lifestyle girlies so long, maybe we can figure it out together, because I'm really confused at this point. What is so hard for you? What is so hard? Oh, let me show you how I do my thumbnails. Un momento. I'm gonna show you how I do my thumbnails. So I go in here. That's one of the pictures I'm working on. I go over here. Remember that picture we took? That's still, okay, see, there's my picture from yesterday. I do this in Adobe Illustrator. I know Alicia has it because she has the Adobe suite. So I go over here, and I have my layers all, like, labeled from, like, other thumbnails I've done in the past and stuff. And I just delete. Oh, bless me. Oh, Jesus. Do you ever have a sneeze attack where you sneeze like 5 times at once? So annoying. So I got rid of yesterday's thumbnail. So we import. So I'm on that same layer. I come over here and we'll bring in the picture of me. Yes, remember that? I go over here. I change this to a 14. And then I take this color. Oh, no, I did not want to put more text on the screen. And then I take this color, like I put like just a color overlay to kind of give it a tint. And I changed the color. So, like, I was looking at my Creator Studio. I kind of just, like, see what is a good color. I just kind of go, like, I think I want more of a green. More of a green. Yeah, you can't really see me in the thumbnail, but you get the gist. It's Vlogmas Day 14. I get it. These thumbnails are supposed to be, like, one of the most important things. Look, see. And then I just export the artboard I want, which is my thumbnail right here. And I export it. and I export it to my pictures, and there it is. My thumbnail for this vlog is already done. Easy peasy, right? Less than 2 hours. Pretty easy. Pretty easy, right? Right. Showed you how that was done. Now, yeah, if it wasn't Vlogmas, I'd probably pick a word of the day and stick that across and bring it down. Take me another couple minutes. This is not that hard. Patrick got me sushi for dinner. I have a deep fried California roll and a Diet Coke and all my cold medicines. So, and I got I'm gonna sleep out here tonight. It's a lot cooler to sleep on the floor, and I feel like when I'm sick too, especially, I like sleeping on the floor sometimes. I'm a weirdo, okay? So as always, I'm sending you guys lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow, because this is not that hard, guys. I'm doing it while sick. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.